it's Rob. Leave a message. If you're calling about Kathy's birthday tonight, dinner's at 8. Grilled salmon, smoked lamb, and some potatoes with a very special birthday drink. Hope the cake's big enough for all those candles.
This is not a drill.
It's time to grill.
Action! So tomorrow's Kathy's 29th birthday. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the 3rd time in a row. Anyways, enough of that. Look at this beautiful leg of lamb. I'm gonna do a little martini rub because Kathy really enjoys the martini aspect of it. But I'm gonna make a little paste for this. Now, whack of garlic. Another whack of onion. And what makes this the martini part? Little free pour here. That's enough? Nah, come on. Some martini rub. All right, a little pepper, a little salt, and a little lemon juice here. This is gonna pull all these flavors together. The garlic, you can't have a rub without garlic. You can't have it without onion. All these flavors work so well together. All right, let's just start our paste here. Now it's time for the oil. We just gotta make sure you keep your hand over it a little bit there. There you go. Little oil. Woo, baby. Ah, that's done. Let's give that a nice little taste. Ooh, baby. Now, I've got all that lemon juice and a bit of that gin in here now. Now, the gin has juniper berry and some fresh coriander in it. So all of those flavors are going to marry so well with this beautiful, tender cut of lamb at this point. It has to marinate for a whole day. Now, let's just get that into our bag. All right. And that's why I have this pot here to help me out. Still a messy process, but I want to get all of this marinade in here. Don't want to waste any of that. Getting a little messy. Just close this up. Now this has to marinate for a whole day. It's going to be tasty, tasty, tasty for that party tomorrow. Got the cake, got the balloons. The lamb's been marinating for 24 hours. It's Kathy's birthday party. I've designed a menu that I can maximize my time with my friends, least amount of time at the grill. After all, it is a birthday party. My lamb is marinated for 24 hours now. Wow, the juniper, the gin, and the garlic have infused right into the lamb. It's been out for about 15 minutes now, outside of the fridge, that is. And I'm gonna let this go for a total of 30 minutes. I want the internal temperature to be the same temperature as the outside. Room temperature, basically. You ever had a piece of meat that was really charred on the outside but cold on the inside? It's because you didn't let it come to room temperature. I've got to get some smoke happening here. Now, if you use juniper berries in here, I'm using cherry wood. See the correlation? Juniper berry, cherry wood, it's all sweet flavors. Now, I'll show you exactly how I'm going to do this. Little foil, and it doesn't matter what side, shiny side, up, down, doesn't matter for this situation. Let's get one good handful of cherry wood. These are wet. Let's put that down as our base. This is going to stretch that smoking time. And the dry stuff, I'm going to use two parts of the dried. The dry acts as a tinder here, because what I want to do is start it smoking right away. And this will help. Here we go. Just fold up a little pouch here. Leave a little room in there. Fold it over. Fold it over. We want to get as many holes in here as possible. The more holes, the more smoke. Flip it over. More holes, more smoke. Here we go. Let's build another one. Lamb's marinated, wood chips are done, onto my barbecue. Now my barbecue has 3 burners. What I want to do is I want to remove one, because this is where all the smoking is going to happen. These burners are going to be completely off. This side I'm going to have on high. So what I want to do, put in my wood chips, turn on my grill. It's already started now. Smoke will start to come out in about 15 or so minutes, but this side will be on high, this side will be completely off. Let's get our lamb on now. Lamb is on. We're using indirect heat here. The heat is only coming from the left-hand side of my grill. This side, nothing. 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius. Smoke will start to happen, and it's actually starting right now. So I'll close the lid. This side's on. This side's off. No flare-ups, no burning. Just let the smoke build and enjoy. Well, I've got some time on my hands. I think I should just go for a dip. Well, that was refreshing. That lamb smells so good. Slow smoking.
It's gonna be great. Let's get a little salmon on here.
Now, in staying with my martini theme, I use gin for my lamb.
I'm gonna use some vodka for my salmon.
And because we're doing lamb, I'm just gonna cut the salmon a little smaller because I'm going to put them on these soaked cedar shingles. Let's just get them into our bag here. Start that marinating. I did a gin martini yesterday. Today, the classic combination, vermouth and vodka. Let's get some limes. Let's roll these. Want to make these nice and juicy. Gotta continue to do that. Get it all coated here, because that lemon juice will start to cook these a bit, but not too much, because we're not going to leave it in here for any length of time. Fresh sprigs of thyme. Get that in there. That's why we're using the plastic bag. All of the flavor will get in contact with the herb. Horseradish, all that heat that this is going to bring. Can't cook without garlic. A couple cloves, maybe 15, 16. Some few juniper berries here. You just want to crush them a little bit so they start releasing some of the oils. Straight on. Now, here comes the real good stuff here. Vermouth and vodka. Pour them in at the same time. Quarter cup of each. That's about it. Maybe just a little more. Now remember, guys, fish shouldn't marinate for any more than 30 minutes. Shaken, not stirred. Nothing says summer like asparagus and potatoes. Now, very simple. Just snap. Wherever they snap, that's where they break off. Very easy. Let's get these into a marinade. I've got a secret ingredient, but I'll show you that in a second, though. Let's get that done. Woo! Into the baggie. Come with me. Store-bought Italian dressing. My little simple ingredient. Just a little bit. You've got garlic, a little oil, a little salt, a little pepper. Those are the two last ingredients we need. Let's get these out. Potato time. Now, these are really nice potatoes. They work really well on the grill. Just half them. Got white and red, thin-skinned potatoes, and these grill very quickly once they're on. So I'm going to marinate these just like I did the salmon, about half an hour, but with a little salt, pepper, olive oil, and dried rosemary. If you have fresh, use fresh. If you have dried, go with the flow. My salmon's marinating at this point, so I want to make a quick little sauce for it. Nothing simpler than a little white wine, about a quarter cup. There we go. And some tarragon. That wasn't hard at all. Shake that around and just let that reduce down to about 2 tablespoons worth of liquid. And then we're going to flavor our mayonnaise with it. It's all reduced to where I want it to now. We don't want any of these bits in, so let's just do a little strain. All the flavors are intensified. Look at that. I got about 2 tablespoons of liquid, but that's all I need to flavor my mayo. So I've let my tarragon reduction come to room temperature here, and I'm just quickly chopping some tarragon to fold in nice and easy here, making a little sauce. Tarragon reduction, room temperature, very, very important. You don't want to add hot liquid to mayonnaise. So let's just get a couple nice dollops of mayo in here. Get the little mix happening here. Slowly incorporate. Start to thin out. That's what we're looking for. I'm going to add some lemon for acidity. And last but not least, fresh tarragon. Beautiful color on this now. Get a little taste here. That's really good. I think I got to get some candles now. So my guests are about an hour and a half away. My salmon's been marinating for 30 minutes. I want to bring this up to room temperature. Very important. You don't want to put cold salmon on. Now, cedar shingles. These are going to be my little planks. They're going to go on the grill, going to get nice and hot. But again, they've been soaking for about 2 hours now. It's our last cedar shingle. Now, you don't want to buy the pressure-treated stuff. You just want the regular. So once they start getting heated up, salmon on, and we're ready to rock. Off to the grill. We've got all this smoke now. Avoid the temptation at this point to open the lid because you're going to get rid of all that smoke, drop the temperature. We don't want to have that. Let the smoke do the work here. Avoid the temptation. Let's go on to our cedar planks. Now, I've had those in water, and these are ready for the grill. We're gonna throw the salmon right on top. We've got high heat. Got to work pretty quickly here. Hear that sound? Woo! Get those on, close the lid. Let the temperature rise on these, let the wood start to dry a little bit, and then we get our salmon on. Smell that cedar. This is like a salmon love sauna. Let's get our salmon on nice and quickly here. Now, all of the moisture that's in the cedar shingles will come right up into the salmon itself and start to steam it. A little bit of charring is going to happen because it's really hot around the outsides, but that's okay. Now, let this go for about 20 minutes, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. Just let the grill do the work. Voila! These are perfect now. They're nice and juicy. Oh, they're bubbling nicely there. Let's just get them off quickly. These are medium rare. Beautiful. Remember I said to resist the temptation to open this? Now's the time I can really open it. I've been waiting 4 hours to look at this. I really want to see what she looks like. Wow. Crispy skin, caramelized all the way through. This is going to be succulent and tender. Let's get it off. Woo. Sorry, I had to do that. All right. Salmon is perfectly done now. And I'm going to serve them right on these cedar shingles with a dollop of mayonnaise. How cool is that, eh? Now, lamb. It's already perfectly done, but what I want it to do is relax, rest, let all the juices go back to their natural places, because that's how you get tender lamb. I've got this green salad here that's going to act as a palate cleanser in between my salmon and my lamb, because I really want people to enjoy this lamb. It's very important. Let's make sure that everything is tented. Bring this back to room temperature. We'll serve that. Lamb, I just want it to rest. Cover it with foil. That's it. Let it all relax. Let all the juices go back to their natural places. Perfect tender lamb every time. So I've marinated my lamb and my salmon in martinis. Now to have a smoking martini. Little ice. Let's get some vodka. Little liquid smoke, just a few drops. This is the smoking aspect here. You know what? I think I need a bit more vodka. I've got 8 people here now. Ooh. I like my martini dry. Ooh. Let's make this a Gibson. Little onion. All right. Hey guys, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Donna, how are ya? See you guys. How you doing, man? Thanks a lot, man. How about another cheers, guys? Cheers. Hey, how you doing? Come here, sweetie pie. Taters are on. ready for a little asparagus. These are almost done. And these asparagus will take no time at all. Let's get them on. Potatoes are done, asparagus is done. Let's go celebrate a 29th birthday. This lamb reminds me of when I first had it as a kid. And that lamb tastes good.